Didn't like it. Sorry for all the Fix Plus fans out there. One which I absolutely love, like I've hit and just I'm not 100% sure on any of them really.
1, 2, 3.
Hi everybody, it's me Kira and welcome back or welcome to my channel. So today I'm sort of throwing it back, doing an OG makeup theme video. I've really got back into watching the makeup YouTubers again, so it's sort of given me the inspiration to do this video. So I'm going to be doing a makeup clear out, makeup declutter, however you want to call it. I don't know if any of you's been here from sort of the beginning of my channel, but I used to be obsessed with makeup and I spent a ridiculous amount of money on all sorts of makeup, and I've kept it. I haven't done anything with it because I don't know, I just have problems throwing things away. So it's going to be a little bit interesting to sort of see how this goes and see what I actually end up throwing away and what I don't, because I do kind of get like, attached to things. But we'll see how it goes. By the way, this is a rush. Let's see. So I'm starting off with my top drawer. I'm also going to be cleaning out the drawers as well because they are like filthy. I have Addis 9 drawers, exactly the same as the one behind me. There's one here. So my top drawer has my sort of base products. So that is primer, foundation, concealer, powders and setting sprays. So I'm going to start off with my primers because I guess that's what you do with normal, like when you're doing a makeup. This rash is really going to bother me. So these are the only primers that I have. So I don't really know where to start. Oh my gosh. This is Unicorn Primer Drops by Barry M. Ew. It's gone off. It's gone all chunky. There's literally no liquid. It's gone all chunky. Okay, well, good job. I check that one. That one is gonna go. And then I've got this e.l.f. Blemish Control Face Primer. I've had this for years. Oh, it does work. It don't come out green though. Gonna throw that away because I don't use that. Then I've got this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I remember when literally like everyone was just obsessing over this primer, like it was such a big deal. I'm pretty sure I brought it in the airport. A lot of it has dried out. I'm just sort of seeing now whether it's like dry or not. I don't know if you can see sort of all around the edges, but all of that's dried. I don't really know what to do because there is a lot dried up, but I think it will come out. Yeah, there it is coming out. I can't remember if I like it or not, that's the thing. I'm going to keep it for now because I think I do like it. And then I've got the Benefit Professional primer, which of course I'm going to keep because like it's self-explanatory to why I would want to keep this. And this is my holy grail primer. It is the Sealer One Step Colour Correct primer. Now I absolutely love this one. I love it. It is so refreshing and smooth on your skin, and obviously it's got the purple, pink and green in there to help level out your tones as well, and I absolutely love this one. So yeah, that's it for primers. So I'm just going to be keeping these three, which I've got rid of 3 and I'm keeping 3. Sounds good. So that's my primer stuff. So moving on from primer, I'm going to go on to foundation stuff. Foundations is a little bit tricky for me because recently I have gone off my foundations. I just generally don't wear foundation. I know for 100% I'm going to keep my Fenty Beauty. It's just my go-to. If I want a foundation, I'll wear this one. I absolutely love it. It smells great, the texture's great, the consistency's great, the way it looks on my skin, I absolutely love it. So I can't question this one. I 100% know that I'm gonna be keeping that one. The next 5, I'm just not 100% sure on any of them really. I've got this Bare Minerals Bare Pro, and I know I absolutely loved this one. And I think it's brand new. There's literally nothing on the inside other than like a tiny little mark there, but I don't even think that's from this foundation because the bottle looks so full. I think this might be brand new. This is what it is. It's just the Bare Pro one. I don't know what shade it's in. Oh, Warm Natural 12. This is what it looks like. I might have to give this another go. See, this is what I've got from going through my makeup. I found these new products that I haven't used. Okay, maybe I'll have to give this one another go. I'm not going to say anything on that one, and I'll give it another go. Now, I've got the NARS Sheer Glow because it was one of those things that literally everyone hyped about. That is pure water. Look at it moving. It's literally pure water. Well, even if I wanted to keep it, I can't keep it. I didn't want to keep it anyway because it broke out my skin. I don't know if anyone else had this problem with the NARS Sheer Glow, but it just broke out my skin. But it was never for me. I never liked it. Obviously, everyone's skin's different, so everyone's gonna have different reactions to everything. But it was just never for me. I can't believe it's gone liquid. Sorry, I'm in shock with how literal like water that is. Now, I've got this Bourjois Paris Healthy Mix foundation. Now, I absolutely love their concealer, but they've stopped selling it now. So I've literally got one brand new one, and that's my last one.
It's probably the last one in the world.
But I absolutely loved it, and I can't believe they've stopped it now. But I can't remember if I liked the foundation or not. Oh, I have pretty much used it all. Oh, that's pretty empty. Either way, I think the fact that I didn't buy another one or buy a new one sort of just says that I wasn't 100% keen on it. I'm gonna throw away that one. Now, the last two are really tricky because I bought both of them when I had a tan, ironically, so they're quite a few shades too dark. Now, one is the Too Faced Born This Way and the other one is the Huda Beauty foundation. I'm pretty sure this is like the only one they have. Or, well, at the time this is the only one that they had. And I bought this when I went to Monaco, which was in 2018. So 4 years ago. So it's definitely gone past its open, like once opened throwaway date. And I always found it too much coverage. Like, I think the packaging is beautiful. I love the black smoked bottom and that it's matte on the outside. I just think it generally just looks so fancy. But I don't think it's for me anymore. And it's such full coverage, and I didn't actually realise how full of a coverage it was. And I know for 100% it's not my shade. It is just such full coverage. So I don't think I'm going to keep that one, which hurts a lot because it's expensive and it's from Monaco. But gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta do what you gotta do. And then I got my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, which I couldn't get into. I don't like the way it smells. I've got the concealer as well, but we'll get onto that. I don't like the smell of it, which is strange because Too Faced is usually really good with doing scented products, but I just generally don't like the smell of this one. I don't think it ever did well on my skin. It was one of those things that I bought because everyone else was buying and raving about it, so obviously being the beauty guru that I was, I really had to go out and buy it, so I did. I think I rushed on the colour choice. I never liked it, so I think I'm gonna have to say goodbye, which really hurts, and actually only leaves me with 2 foundations. Going on to concealers, I have quite a few in here. So I've got my favourite everyday concealers, so I've got Maybelline New York Fit Me, which I have 4 more of unopened, and then I have my Collection Lasting Perfection. Now I've got 2 in here and I'm pretty sure they're both ran out. And in case you wonder what shade I use Fair 5, and this one is ran out also. That's excellent, but it's okay because I got my new one that I bought the other day. Now, as I mentioned before, I had the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Again, wasn't my thing. Didn't like it, still don't like it, don't like the way it smells, don't like the way it looked on my skin. It didn't do what I want a concealer to do, so I'm definitely going to bin this one. Now I've got my Bourjois Healthy Mix concealer here, which I absolutely love. I've just been really trying not to use it because, as I said, I've literally got this one and then a brand new one on the side, so definitely keeping it because it's my all-time favourite. And then I've got this one, which I don't think it classes as a concealer, but I've put it on there anyway. It's the Revolution Cut Crease Canvas concealer kind of thing. I don't really know. It's just a full coverage eyeshadow base, which I will be keeping because that is what I use rather than the primer that I threw away earlier. It's just pure white paint almost, because it comes in a little brush you just put on your eyes before you do your eyeshadow. So yeah, that's it for my primers. Moving on to my base powders and setting powders. I've only got two. I've got a pressed powder and a loose powder. So my pressed powder is the Rimmel Stay Matte, which I absolutely love, nothing wrong with it, so I'm definitely keeping that. And then I've got my Laura Mercier loose powder, which again I'm keeping because I love that one. Moving on to setting sprays, I have quite a few. I've got minis and full size. So I've got this Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water, which as you can see I haven't actually used much of it, but I do like it, so I'm keeping that one. And then I've got this Iconic London Prep Setting Glow. Now, it is beautiful, and I know loads of people like absolutely love them. I just don't know if they're shimmers for me, but at the same time when you're on holiday and stuff, you want a nice little shimmer, so I am going to keep it just for that reason. But all in all, it's not something that I use all the time, as you can tell, it literally comes up to here, but it is a really pretty and good setting spray. Then I've got the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus primer, but there's literally like hardly anything in it, and I hate to say it, but I don't like it anymore. I have a new one that I now like, and it's so much better than this one, the Pump. I don't know if it's just this one maybe that's sort of a bit like messed up, but I do not like the way it comes on your face, and it actually clumps up. I don't know if it's just because this one might be a bit broken maybe, I'm not sure, but I really like it. Sorry for all the Fix Plus fans out there, but it's not my thing anymore. As you can tell, I gave it plenty of shots, there's hardly any left, but it's not my thing. I do have a little mini Fix Plus which I will just keep just in case. I have this Urban Decay All Nighter, but it's empty, so I'm gonna like throw that away. Now my new favourites are the Morphe setting sprays. I've got the regular one and the mattifying one. I love the mist effect of them. I love how they spray on your face. I love the finish. It lasts all day. Oh, they're just my go-to every single day. I will put this on before work and it'll be absolutely fine after work, or like literally going out for a night, quickly spray this on my face and it just locks in my makeup. I genuinely just love the Morphe mists. Brings me to the end of my first drawer. Now onto my second. So my second drawer is all of my bronzers and blushes, blending sponges and contours. So I'm going to start with the blush. I don't very often wear blush, but I do appreciate a good blush. So I have this little blush here, which is a Bourjois Paris, but it's literally tiny and it does nothing, like literally no colour. But it doesn't do enough, and it's too powdery, if that makes sense. Too powdery that it doesn't stay on your hand. So yeah, I'm gonna throw this one away because I don't like it, don't use it. And then I've got this one, which might seem like super random, but it's a Rimmel London Lasting Finish Soft Colour Blush. If you don't know, I used to be a musical theatre kid, so this is the one that I would use. That I've just broke. This is the one that I would use for my stage makeup. As you can see, this is a fairly new one. It hasn't actually been touched, I don't think. But they are great for stage makeup, and I think I will probably just keep it just for that sort of memorabilia. The next two I know I'm going to be keeping, but I'll just sort of show you them anyway. It's just a Too Faced blush in Love Flush. Absolutely love it. And then the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio, which my favourite one is that one on the end. Moving on to my contours, I do not contour unless I really have to. Now I've got this, which I've never used. It's a Maybelline New York Master Contour V. Don't like it. I'm pretty sure I just used it once just for a trial. Don't like it. So that is going. And then I have the Revolution Conceal and Define, which I just got in the darkest shade as a liquid contour, which I do like, so I'll keep that. Moving on to my bronzers, I absolutely love bronzers. Now I have this Too Faced bronzer, it's the milk chocolate one, and I'm pretty sure it's gone. It is done, it is done, it is done, it is very much done. I love this so much that I got a second one in the new fancy packaging. Then I have this little mini Becca one. It was sort of my first Becca product, and to be fair, it's pretty decent. It's a bit annoying because my brush is a bit too big for the size of it, but keeping. I have this larger Becca one, which didn't live up to the high hopes I had. I remember when I first used it, there was hardly anything that came off. It sort of had that layer over it. You know what they do sometimes with powder products, where you sort of have to break into it before you actually pick up any product. That's sort of what happened to this one, and even still, there's not enough colour in it, and like all the different colour tones, it doesn't work. It doesn't work, especially for my skin type. It just doesn't work for me. So I'm gonna have to say goodbye to this little Becca bronzer. And then of course, I've got the one and only Benefit Huda bronzer. I mean, who doesn't? And then I've got this Hourglass bronzer. Now, sort of brought this as like a, oh my god, I'm buying Hourglass sort of thing. As you can see, it's barely been touched, but it is actually a really pretty colour, which I need to make more use of, so I'm going to keep it. Now, I have another little container here, which is full of beauty blenders, which I am going to go through because I have these two teeny tiny little ones, and I think they are Beauty Blender, like the brand. Don't like them, so I don't like them. I don't like them. Even when I'm putting on eye, like primer or whatever, it doesn't work. So I'm going to get rid of those two. And then I have my very first Juno & Co. Velvet bronzer. So a bronzer? Velvet Beauty Blender. This one was my very first one. It's the yellow one, and oh, and as you can see, my battery's about to die. So oh yeah, yes, that was my very first one. So I'm going to say goodbye to it now because it's just destroyed. And then I've got this one, which is newer than the one I currently use, but I'm just sort of struggling to sort of warm it up. Like, this one's much softer than this one, so I just sort of need to work my way into the new one, but I kind of can't part with this one right now. And then I've got these two brand new Juno & Co. ones. I've got a little pink one, which is new. I haven't tried the pink one, and another blue one because it's a classic one, so I'm keeping that one. I absolutely love them though. On to the next drawer, which is sort of my eye drawer but excluding eyeshadows. So I'm going to start off with my eyeliners, and you're probably thinking, Kira, I've never seen you wear eyeliner in your life. You'd be very correct. I do not wear eyeliner, but I do buy them. I don't quite know why, but I do. I don't know how this has gotten in here, but I can tell you I don't want it. This thing I bought because it was meant to be a dupe of the, I want to say it was Huda Beauty that did it. I want to say Huda Beauty. Double-ended sort of like liquid eyeshadows. Didn't work. Doesn't look nice, doesn't apply nice. Don't want it. Then I've got this copper elf eyeliner, but I am going to keep because I think it's pretty. I don't remember getting this. I don't quite know where it's come from, but it is NMX, so I'm wondering if I've had some sort of NMX package at some point that gave me this lip gloss, which I'm obsessed with, and this liner. I really don't like the colour. It's supposedly gold, but it's like a really dark brown, and I don't want it. Moving on, I've got this white eyeliner, which I'm gonna keep because it was just like a sort of, it was for dressing up, but I'm gonna keep it. I've got this Collection silver crystal one, which I'm gonna keep. I got this Maybelline New York Master Precise liquid eyeliner. Sort of bought it with the intention of being able to do eyeliner. Still hasn't worked, but I want to, so I might keep it. I've got a gold Lasting Collection one, which I'm keeping. I've got this e.l.f. one in a pot, which I'm not going to use because I feel like pens are just easier, so I'm going to throw that away. And I've also got this Maybelline New York one in a pot, which has never been used. Look how smooth that is. Oh no, don't focus on me. How smooth that is. Yeah, I might keep it. And then I've got these two coloured ones by HEYYY Beauty. I remember when they were sort of, I can't remember what they were a trend on. they were a trend on something. I feel like Ninja Tutorials might have used them, and then I really liked them. And I've got these, and I have done a few fun looks with these, and I feel like they'd be pretty fun for like going out for like a party in the summer. She says that, but she doesn't go out to places, but I feel like that'd be fun for that, so I might keep it just in case. And that brings me to the end of my eyeliners. And then I'm going on to my like individual eyeshadows. Now I've got two of these Crystal Collection Crystal liquid eyeshadows. There's not enough bad words that I could use to describe these, but these were absolutely rubbish. Then I've got this Glam Crystals Glitter Glue. Why, I don't know. Say goodbye. Then I've got two of these loose pigments. I'm keeping them. Then I've got these 3 single MAC eyeshadows, which personally I forget about, but they all sort of work really nicely. So I'm going to keep those for now. And then I've got 4 of the Maybelline New York colour 24 hours. Now, all 4 of these were sort of bought for shows because they are 24 hours, they last for 24 hours, and they stay in your eyes. I don't think I can part with them. They're one of those things that, again, have too many memories with. Moving on to my mascaras. I actually don't have many at all. So I've got 2 mini Bad Girl Bangs. These ones which I will keep, and I've got a full-sized one. Then I've got 2 of the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascaras, the original one and the waterproof one, obviously keeping. And then I've got my Lash Paradise one, which I'll keep because that is my current favourite one. Onto my brows. I have quite a few things because I really experimented with my eyebrows. We don't need to talk about them, but some of them are a little bit embarrassing to say that I had. So for example, I've got this Maybelline New York Tattoo Brow, which, if you don't know, it's like a brow tint. So you would colour in your eyebrows with this liquid and then leave it on there for like however long. I don't think it's very long, maybe like 20 minutes. Is it 20 minutes? It doesn't even say. And then I have this Benefit Gimme Brow. I don't use it anymore, I'm afraid. So long farewell. And does anyone remember when I was obsessed with this? I feel like if you go back to my older makeup tutorials, this is in there. Take a minute to stop off recording. My friend is currently here. You can't see her, but she's here. She's playing with my cat. So if you hear any weird noises in the background, that'll be her. Where was I? Eyebrows, yeah, so the Goof Proof brow pencil I was absolutely obsessed with, like in sort of like secondary school time, and that's what I used to do my eyebrows all the time, alongside that dye that I was on about earlier. But I don't want it now because I don't use it. God, what a throwback. This MAC brow set. But the one in brown, I kind of regret getting the brown one. I wish I just got the clear one like what everyone else is buying and hyping about. And then what I do use every day is the Anastasia brow pomade. I love it. My shade is medium brown, in case anyone wondered. Now I've got my Demi Wispies in the straw, obviously keeping these. These aren't Demis, these are, oh yeah they are. Got my Demi Wispies in this straw, which obviously I'm going to keep because we all know and love them. I've got 2 sets of highlighters. I've got powders and I've got liquids. For my liquids, I don't use any of them, so I probably will get rid of all of them. And then onto these ones. They're all powder ones. So I've got this Too Faced Diamond one, and when I bought it, I was like, oh my god, look at me buying Too Faced, but it doesn't hit the spot. It's too white. It's too powdery. It's not what I want, which is kind of sad. I don't need it. It takes up room. Then I've got this Becca highlighter. It is the Pure Pearl one. And it's nice rose gold. And I really like that one. Definitely recommend it. And then I've got a Kylie Cosmetics Pressed Illuminating Powder in Strawberry Shortcake. You know when something's like so special? Because at the time when I got this, you couldn't get Kylie Cosmetics in the UK. It had to be shipped from America. So I was like, oh my god. We've got them over here now, so I can use it. I should probably start using it. Then I've got this Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick Compact. Again, it was one of those things that I bought because I was like, oh, buying Bobbi Brown. But it's just weird. I can't tell if it's meant to be a blush, a highlighter or a bronzer, but it doesn't do anything. I don't want it. So, and then in my like regular go-to one, I have quite a few. I've got this Stila Jelly one. Now, it is nice. It's just really weird material. Not material. Texture. It's nice though. It's a really nice rose gold. It's the pinky one. It's really nice. I'm going to keep it. I was going to throw it away, but I'm going to keep it. Then I've got 4 Ofra highlighters. I love every single one of them. This one's a really like deep rose gold one. It's the Nikki Tutorials collab. And then I've got this one, which is Star Island. Yeah, Star Island, which is gorgeous. Then I've got this one, which is the Madison Miller collab one, which I absolutely love. Like, I've hit pan. And then I've got this one as well, which is another Madison Miller collab, but I haven't really used that one much. It is very similar to the rose gold one that I've got. And then I've got this Becca one, which I love. It's the one in Moonstone. I think everyone talks about this one. And then I've got my Revolution Sofx eyeshadow palette, which is, but yeah, my Ride or Die palette, that is. Absolutely love it. Use it every day. Oh, so the way that my lipsticks are, I have 3 different organisers, one of which is more higher end lip oh no, quid. The first my friend, ladies and gentlemen. The first one I've got is my more high-end lipsticks, and then this second one here is like sort of my drugstore liquid lipsticks, and then I've got my like regular lipsticks. I've got my things like Kylie Beauty and Huda Beauty. What? Kylie Cosmetics. Then I've got things like Kylie Cosmetics and Huda Beauty in their boxes. So the first one that I'm going to go through is the drugstore one. This is my drugstore one here. Straight away I'm throwing away this one. It is a Maybelline New York Liquid Matte Lipstick. It's like some weird purple colour. I don't even know why I bought this. I don't want that. I've got these 4 liquid lipsticks from Victoria's Secret. Now, there was like a thing back in the day when these come out, it was like 2 for 1. So I bought 4. And I do generally like these, although I don't like this purple, but I kind of want to keep all 4. Then I've got these 7 Anastasia Beverly Hills lipsticks. Some of them are mattes. These 5 of these are mattes, and then 2 of these are like a gloss. I'm going to keep all of them because I haven't tried out all of them and I can't remember which ones I haven't actually tried. Then I've got this Tarte lipstick. It's a really red colour, but it's nice for autumn. So I am keeping this MAC one and these 4 MAC mini. This one because it's really nice for winter. It's got gold. My friend at college had it and I was like, oh my god, where the hell did you get that from? It's beautiful. It's a nude but with gold glitter in, and it's gorgeous. I love it for winter. So yeah, all 4 of these Maybelline New York lipsticks because I had these when I was really young and they're a bit like gone off and none of them are my colours anymore either, so I'm throwing those away. I've got this Huda Beauty one in Sugar Mama, which I love, and this Huda Beauty one in Wifey, which I absolutely love. And then I've got a red Huda Beauty one as well, which is here, which I'm keeping. And then I've got a couple Kylie Jenner Cosmetics lip kits that I'll be keeping as well. As for eyeshadows, I'm not going to go through that because I'm keeping every single one of them. That literally brings me to the end of this video. Pretty successful. I cleared out a lot more than what I thought I was going to, but it needed to be done and I'm glad I've done it. But thank you guys very much for sitting through this video and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a huge thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.
She may be pretty, she may be smart, she may be funny.